Hey to the people, what's going on? It's me, Chase. This is No Chaser TV. I'm here with Tori B, and we are here to present to you the Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Year 5, Part 1 of the reunion. We have finally made it, girl, because we started back in May, and it is now what? It's February. It's not even January. I was gonna say it's February. It's February. So almost a year later, 2 seasons in, we're here at the finish line, which is the reunion. Torby, what's your tea? What's the give? What's the giving?
I'm just happy it's Black History Month.
Black. Thank God I'm black. I won't take it back. I'm proud to be black. Y'all hear my voice?
Yeah, what was you doing?
The girl literally shot. So Friday was my mom's 60th birthday. Happy birthday, mama.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Uh, and so on Thursday until today, we had a huge 16, 15 bedroom house in Orlando. 30 friends and family members came to Orlando for the weekend and nonstop go. A lot of fussing, fighting, fun, and friendship and family. You know how that go, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
that
get
fucking
together.
comes with the package
It's
when
gonna
it
have to
comes
come with the
to
territory. It really is. It really is going to come with it. We see the people filing in the room. Hey there, everybody on X. Hey to the people in the back, aka Demisio. Let's just get into it. I want to ask you now at the beginning, and then whenever this is done, I'm not sure how many parts they have. I'm going to ask the question again. So as we start this off, um, it has now been officially confirmed after speculation and everyone has had their opinion that Melody is leaving the show. Is this show going to be able to survive without her? What do you think?
um yes, so Mel apparently left in December. And I'm gonna be honest with you, she's taking a lot of viewership with her. Whether people you love to hate her or whatever it is, whatever side you on, numbers don't lie. Men and women lie, but numbers don't lie. When Melody Cherie Rogers is on that screen, viewership is up. When she is not on that screen and it's about the rest of the cast, them numbers are down.
Mm.
And so we shall see if they will survive, if they have another enough mellow, what do you call them, mellow soldiers,
More soldiers.
Mars soldiers, um, and whatever other fan bases that there are. I'm not going to even pretend to act like I know any of the other ones. And so I don't foresee it. Um, we will see. I think from this reunion that um, Melody pushed a lot of storylines forward, i.e., the one with Maurice, because nobody was willing to talk about it, and so somebody has to do the dirty work, and I don't know if anybody else on the cast will do that other than Desperate Destiny.
Oh, okay. For me, I think I can see that they're positioning the center of the show to now be the Scots. And this is the most clocked in Kimmy's been in quite some while. But she's not going to be the center. She literally was a friend of for the longest this past year. And I think that it looks like it's starting to shift with it being centered on Marceau and Tisha because they did the whole video package about the downfall of the Holtz and their marriage and their businesses in relation to Martell and the Scots being on the rise, kind of thing, like a people you see on the way up, you whatever you're on the way down. You know how it go. Anywho, so we start with the reunion. They're backstage and then the greetings that they always do.
Mhm.
Martell says that he has something to reveal Does Martell have something to reveal that is actually going to be the truth?
I don't believe nothing that come out of that man mouth. I don't know what he has to reveal. We done asked you, Tisha done asked you, Marceau done asked you. Everybody done asked you to reveal it. Come out with it. I mean, all he came out with was that bogus interview with some random woman saying that Marceau and Maurice smashed her in Credit 1. And I don't know if we all believe that. I don't think that's credible. So other than that, I don't know what else he has to release. And I will not believe it until I see it.
Well, listen, Martell gonna have to take me to the store with him, let me see him buy it, print out two copies of the receipt so I can have one in order for me to believe it. And then I still have questions about how he obtained it because everybody say he broke. I just wouldn't believe a damn thing he say without double verification and receipts. Hey, we got somebody in the chat. Is that TKC? Hey, TKC.
Yes,
What
it
did he
is.
s- what he said? What he got to
Hey,
say?
chasers.
Yeah, you know what? Divas is great. I'm gonna always say diva, but we're coming up on a year, and at this point, we do have a loyal. I think we have a loyal following. What do you think?
We do.
We got a loyal following. So what are we gonna call these people?
I guess TKC just gave you one
Well,
name.
there's one. We'll put Chasers down, but see, the thing about him is he gonna want 20% of the back end. Like he think he Kenya Moore, and this is a booty boot camp DVD, and it ain't. All right. Um, but yeah. So Carlos then goes backstage and speaks with Destiny, who is late because she says that there was something wrong with her dress, and the person is at the showroom. Was there something wrong with her wig too? I didn't
Child,
like that.
I wasn't here
I
for it.
well first before we start because everybody say, oh, he big, he fat, he black, he gay, he loud. He talk about the women's. I rarely talk about anything. Have you ever really heard me make a look dig, a age dig? Like I don't make those kind of digs. I go for what I see and personality, right? That's where I get you. Is that true?
Yeah,
With
character,
that being said, you said
char-
what?
character.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna annihilate you about that character. But that being said, I don't like that color on her. I don't like it on her.
There are different shades as somebody who is a blonde.
Hmm.
There are different shades of blonde for different people.
Hmm.
Stop thinking because you could buy it that it's your shade.
Ooh. Well, you
I,
have to find out.
I, but I'm
You know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
ask
You got to
somebody.
find out. Now she learned.
But her stylist should have known
Ooh, you
because
people
my
like.
stylist colors my hair, and she be like, "Oh, girl, we gonna take you to this shade of blonde."
Well,
You
maybe
can't.
she like Dr. Simone and don't listen. Allegedly, that's what the people say.
Well, that's why she looked crazy.
And that's maybe why Destiny did too. So now they get on the stage. Now, is it me? Let's be honest now. Let's keep it real now. We down to the thing, right? We here to the thing tonight, right?
Yeah,
Marceau look good.
he did look good. I'll give him credit for that.
Because I don't really, I'm not interested in no gargoyle. But,
Wait,
you know,
somebody said, here's a good comment, and bet you know now. Thank you for being a first timer. He said, hello.
damn.
He said, hello. That 613 was not it.
Ooh, baby, it was more like Stone Cold Steve Austin 316. Because that wig was opening up a can of whoop ass on top of her head. I did not. Ooh, that's for my shout out to my wrestling watchers. Austin 316 just said, I'll kick your ass or whatever you say. And it did. That was a 316 wig. Thank you, Bet You Know Now. Is that Bet You Know Now?
Yes.
Betcha by golly, wow. Thank you, Betcha. You know now. Thanks for your first time comment. You guys, if you're first timers, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. And once you do subscribe, turn on the notification bells. We are in the 900s, y'all. We might hit 1,000 by the time we get to our anniversary in March. We're planning some things, some announcements coming over the next couple of days. And then we're going to tell you what we're going to do for our anniversary. But if we can hit 1,000 here, we're almost at 5,000 over on TikTok. We're
TikTok.
almost at 1,000 on fucking Instagram. Like the numbers are starting to number, so we're gonna do it up. We're gonna give it to you right tonight, okay? Anyway, But Marcel lost some weight. He looked good. Them arms was busting out of that thing. Um, the face still need a little work, but that's all right though, cause I ain't got the kiss on it. Tisha do. I loved Tisha's dress. It was very like Diana Ross. You know, I love a Diana Ross
Finally,
dress.
she got something right.
Oh, when I saw the beating and it was coming out, like, oh, Tisha.
I think she
You
finally got
know,
a stylist.
Own doesn't really do like the individual shots how Bravo does it. So I couldn't really pull reunion looks and do 8 or late. But we can just do best dressed and maybe worst dressed, I guess. Who did you think was best dressed at the reunion?
I actually might have to give it to Tisha.
I like the Tisha dress too. I like Tisha's dress too. I did. Um, I'm
Oh
gonna go
Lord.
ahead. Y'all know I love her. There's only one person on this show I love.
Oh, Nell. Nell look good.
Oh
I
man,
forgot about Nell.
I just don't like Nail. I don't like how Nail like to do her hair like Snooki.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Not
So
for
yeah,
reunion. Not Snooki at the reunion.
she
Not for
did
me.
look good too. They
She looked
they.
good though, but I just didn't like the hair. But she looked good.
I'll give it to Tisha for me.
Tisha, now worst dressed.
I didn't like Kimmy, and I didn't like
I
Destiny.
didn't like Kimmy's.
She hasn't learned that. First of all, the earrings and the hair just did not. The dress is too
It
much.
just aged her.
She has not learned that yet. She a little too. I don't want to
It was
say
very
country.
dynasty, but not like dynasty, you know?
No, it was a little. It was a. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It just she did too much with the hair, and the earrings was a little bit too much. I think she overdid it.
Yeah, not really living for it. Okay, you guys. I see people in the room. Hey, love, love, love. And hey to the people in the room. Um,
Hi, Clinton Smith.
hey, Clinton Smith. Yeah, Clinton or Quentin?
Clinton.
Yeah, Clinton's a long timer. Hey, Clinton. So anywho, Carlos says that Destiny loses earrings like she loses her men when the earring falls off. And you know what? I'm gonna give Destiny worst dress only because everything was falling apart. She did the best she could though, considering. So, but it was just a wig. Anyway, yes, I just have to throw that in there. But Carlos says that Destiny's losing earrings like she's losing men. Oh, now let me ask you this. Was that a little too comfortable? Like, what would you have thought if somebody said? Would you have been able to take that joke, or would it have been like, wait a minute, we down to the thing, we on the camera. Come on now.
Carlos being messy. Um, what I will say is, I mean, he ain't really lying, but he could get away with that because he the boss. He
But
signed them
that's the
checks.
thing, though. Like, is that a liberty that we're taking because I'm the boss and you can't say nothing bad?
I
What's
think that's the liberty he took.
I would have said something bad, but that's me though. You know, I don't give a damn. I'm saying something bad.
Right. So yeah, it was very messy. I will say that.
It was very funny though.
It
I
was.
don't know if it was funny, but I was just like, "Ooh!"
Catch
I think
that.
everybody on the stage said, "Oop," too, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They said
It was,
Carlos
"Ooh."
being messy. You know,
All right. Martell says he's been living life and has been being a good dad. Now, you know, Tori be on the streets in Huntsville, sweeping up and getting all the tea and collecting and putting it across her desk because I
that's a
refuse
black ass
to
lie.
take the information. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. You be on the streets of Huntsville, you do.
No, no, no. I know what he said was a black ass lie.
And this is how why I was gonna kick it to you because I know that you know whether or not he's telling the truth because you be on the streets getting all the tea in Huntsville. So is he telling the truth? Well, how would you know he not being? How would you know? First of all,
According
Torby.
according to the court docs, he has to go to therapy because of the behavior he has exhibited against those kids, especially his son.
Go ahead and put allegedly down at the bottom for me, Demisio, because I don't know what the hell she talking
I
about.
did say allegedly, didn't I?
Well, I want him to put it down there for me. Thank you, sweet poo,
Okay.
sweet baby Pookie Duke. She got me all flustered because I don't know what the hell going on. But Martell
I,
say he being a good daddy. Do the people in
no,
the
he.
group chat agree?
Um,
Hey, Sean.
TKC, you want me to say it? Apparently he has put his hands on his son and has done this in front of those kids. And it was documented and he has to go to therapy with those kids.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay.
I'm not
And
touching it.
all right, well, what was seen on video was the youngest child trying to bully Sugar Mama, which is Martell
I
and
remember that being posted on social media.
okay.
I don't play
So
about Sugar Mama. I love.
so and Coleslaw was the one who posted it. So that's that.
That's fucking disgusting. I don't want to comment on it. I'm gonna move forward. Let's just move forward. I don't really like. We
I
don't do
know
it here. We
it's
don't. We
bad.
go.
I get
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna move forward. Fucking bum. Kimmy says that she is sitting on ready. Okay. Now we see a package of Marcel and Martell's business evolution over the years. Martell saying, let me just do read it on my phone, y'all. I'm sorry. Because that's too fast. I can't do it. All right. Martell saying it made him sad to see what happened with his marriage to Melody. Mel says that she doesn't get sad because what she sees in that package is independence. Martell says that he is not jealous of Marceau. He does not wish them well. He does not wish them ill. He wishes them absolutely nothing. Now, I'm going to just say this. I don't fuck with Martell, but yeah, I don't want you to do bad, but I don't give a damn what you're doing. Was that crazy? Is
No,
everything that Martell says vilified because he is a villain? Because there's a layer of truth to that. Like in real life, I don't really give a damn what you do. I hope you're not doing bad and whatever, but I'm not thinking about you. So it's not like I'm wanting you to do bad. I wish the best for everyone, but I have nothing for you. So when you ask me what I think of you, in the words of Whitney Houston, when ask me what I think of Mariah Carey,
what do you think about Mariah Carey?
I don't think about Mariah Carey.
I don't know her.
Like, what the fuck do you want me to say? You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand
I
why they
agreed
trying
with
to.
him.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
this
with
is
him
the
on that.
only time I agreed with him
Yeah, I
during
don't get
this
nothing against that.
reunion. Like he could very much not be rooting for them, but not wish them ill, and that's
Mhm.
fine.
But I don't know if he don't wish them ill. I think that's a lie, but I agree with the sentiment. Is what I'm saying. Because if he didn't wish them ill, he wouldn't be up there on the YouTube trying to break up a marriage with no receipts, just a grenade with no rocket launcher. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
No, that's shade. Um, Martell says there has been so much fakeness and phoniness between him and the Scots that he's over it altogether. Tisha pipes up and says she believes Martell spoke to bloggers and fed information to Mel and Ariane in order to go ahead and fulfill his agenda, which was to come against the Scots. Now, you are a historian. I have watched it, but you've been on the Huntsville street since day one collecting teaser information. Do you feel just based solely off of watching the show, that Martell had an agenda to come for the Scots in that way that Tisha is claiming?
I do feel like he has some retribution, and I do agree with Maurice's sentiments that they have been beefing since the breakup of Sculpt.
Mm. So
Because
that would mean, just very briefly, that would mean that if they've been beefing since the breakup of Scope, that Martell thought that he was up here and they were down here.
yes, and
Call
I
it
would say,
out.
yeah, I would definitely say when him and Melody were together, he
Mm.
definitely thought that, and they did act that way. So I'm not going to disagree with that.
Oh, the both of you're saying Mel and Martell.
Yes, I'm saying Mel and Martell. That's how they carried themselves on the show. So although I might, yep, Sean said him and Mel. I agree with you. And so um they did have this attitude that they were better than everybody, and they were the power couple, and that's
Mm.
the reason why he's upset, and he feels like, oh, if I got caught cheating, then I should expose you. You was cheating with 20 women too, and da da da. And we smashed some of the same chick. This is why we hear these narratives, because he's just mad
Well,
he got caught.
Well, let me ask you this. We're not going to spend too much time on the past because I can't.
Mhm.
It's Monday Fun Day here on No Chaser TV. We got a big Potomac finale to get into, so we got a lot to do. But here's my thing, right? If you were talking and giving your opinion about my marriage and you out here cheating too, and is that like crazy for me to be like, I know you ain't got no opinion on it when your stuff is just as messy.
I would agree, but I think the lengths that he has taken it to is
Hmm.
disgusting.
Oh yeah,
So
no, oh yes. We may have a lot of first time viewers or just first time viewers in general. And if you haven't been watching us recap this for the last year, I am not Team Martell, so I don't want nobody to think that we just ask the questions on No Chaser TV. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think I'm because I'm asking a question. I'm in support of a lot of the things that he's done. He's a piece of trash.
period.
Let's move on. You want to? Yeah. So you want to add really quickly because we can move on. Let's move on.
No.
Hey SD Mag, who else in the group? Chad. They coming in tonight, ain't they?
Sean is here. Love is love. Love is dope is here. Oh, I thought that was love is
Hey,
dope.
love is dope. That's our homegirl.
Everybody else we shouted out.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Child, I know love is dope out there disagreeing. What love is dope got to say about it?
In reference to you asking Martell, is Martell wrong about saying he not rooting for them and stuff? And she
Mm,
said he is indifferent and that is fine.
that's
Agreed.
fine with me. Yeah, it's fine with me. It's a lie. He do not wish them well. Well, no, that's not a lie. That's the truth. He does wish them. He does not wish them well, but it's not as unbothered as he trying to make it to be. I don't think he that bothered. I think
Hey,
it bothers him. I do. Um,
hey y'all. Elsie Charm just joined and so did Nicole Lampley.
Hey everybody, Nicole, how you been? Hey LC Charm. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and move forward. Um, yes, Martell says he is still mad at Marceau making jokes, just like we mentioned, about his marriage, and Marceau says he stopped after the cabins. Has Marceau stopped making comments about their marriage?
No,
Um, no, he has not. He literally just told him at a party, right? I'm simply better than you in marriage and in life and in everything, correct?
yes.
So that would be a comment and a dig on his marriage because Martell's marriage is now failed. Am I correct?
Yep.
All right, I'm just saying. Didn't he say that he was jealous of Tisha and everybody should want you want a wife like Tisha, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm just saying that's not true neither. Everybody, that's the thing about Marceau. That's the thing about everybody on this show, because everybody has been successful to a level um, in business, and everyone is degreed, I believe, for the most part. Everybody thinks they're smarter than each other. But the one
Honest,
person it seems the one thing it feels like they're not smarter than is the viewers because we're sitting here watching like that's not true. You did do you get what I'm saying? Like, what are we? I don't know.
everybody has this air about themselves that everybody's better than each other.
Well, the original six do, not these new ones. Cause child, I know Trisha and her acting like she better than no damn body.
Especially not with that wig she had on. Um, I think her and Destiny got their wigs from the same
From
place.
the same, they didn't get. They thought they were getting 613s, but they got Austin 316s. Cause like I said, them wigs was opening up a can of whoop ass in the group chat. Can I get a hell yeah? Oh hell yeah!
I don't know why they keep going for that. That the platinum blonde. It's not for everybody,
Only
child.
person can rock platinum blonde like that is me. You ever lucky I ain't got my wig right here. I put it on to show you. I can rock one, baby. I can rock that color. That's my color, baby.
Hi, Callis. Khalees.
Y'all are
Is it
crazy.
Callis or Khalees? You correct me. Yeah, so it's a mess. Yes, he's a bit of a hypocrite, and so I just don't. Sorry, baby. I don't. We could go to the next scene. I ain't even
We're gonna
worried
move
about
on.
it.
I know everybody's been asking about D. D will be back. D is on a leave of absence, but hopefully we can get her back soon. We love D and we love her here, and I know that she would have ripped everybody a new one. So yeah, maybe I might do a sit down with D and just see. That's what we're gonna call it. Sit down with D, comma and C. Period. But D will be back after her leave of absence, y'all. So I'll send her the well wishes. Okay. Um, Okay, Marcel says he stopped after the cabins. He also doesn't respect Martell because of the video Martell sent, and Martell says that is not true because he has not sent a video. Has anybody seen the video? And there go Martell trying to get off on a technicality again. Martell says there is no video. Huh? If there's no video, why you send a screenshot of the And that's not
I,
alleged because he said in this thing that he sent a screenshot of a video. So I'm not
I
going to say alleged. He said it himself, not me.
I think what he was trying to say is that he ain't send no revenge porn because there was no video. I think that's what he meant.
Okay, I don't know,
He's
but
saying he's
there's literally.
in
Where do you get a
Martell
screenshot
speak.
from? Where do you get a screenshot from? If there's what do you?
I know, but in Martell's mind, right?
There's a mind in that
He's not.
head.
Apparently, he thinks our Revenge P is a tape. So he ain't really. But you was plotting, and everybody knows that you was plotting. And according to the cast, you've been trying to release this and showing people this and that, and not just of Mel, but of coleslaw. So my point is, you sound foolish, my guy.
Yeah, I don't live. I don't live. It is what it is. Just own it. I actually think y'all. This gonna sound crazy. Maybe would have been able to save his marriage if he could have just been honest.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
that's
just
overstepping. I'm not saying that she should have stayed. I'm just saying like the fact that he not only did what he did, but could not be honest about what he was doing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sick
it
of
was
his.
threatening. Either way, you're
It was
wrong.
horrible. You threatened her. You threatened the person, right? You did threaten them. You sent a screenshot. That's like when people, y'all know in those episodes. Remember that episode of Moesha when it was the Christmas? It was Christmas time, and they wouldn't get that old man a job, and he came back in there and stuck everybody up with the gun. And he kept telling you, take a step time and blow your brains out. Then at the end of it, they help the man escape out of it because they find out about his story. And Moesha picks up the gun and it was a water gun. I like those guns and you pull it and it says pow.
Right.
You know what I mean? You still held me up. You still stuck me up. You had me believing it was a gun with a bullet in it and you were going to shoot me. So whether you have a video or not, you send a screenshot in a threatening way, allegedly, to make me believe that if I did not do the things that you wanted me to cooperate with, that you were allegedly going to air me out on video. And then let's get into this because as they go further, Marcel says that he was asking bloggers to go ahead and distribute the video and make it look like it was and say it was someone else and not Martell. Like if we saw the video or saw the screenshot, we were gonna find out it was Martell.
And you would do that to the mother of your 4 children whom you was married to. It
That you
is
still trying to
disgusting.
get with. Allegedly, because I don't need no problems. He ain't got no money, and I ain't got no money neither, child. So I ain't got time for that. All right, y'all. It's infuriating to watch them just be so willingly obtuse and aloof, like, and think everybody just supposed to go along with that shit. They discussed the message that he sent. He says that he does admit to sending a screenshot of their intimate moment. Martell doesn't think it was sad that he did that, even though Carlos is trying to get him to understand how sad it is that he would go to that length to embarrass Melody when that was made in a moment of love or passion or whatever it is with her then husband. Uh, he sees nothing wrong with what he did. Marceau says, as I mentioned, that he had the video, sent it to the bloggers. I think I have an idea of who the blogger is. Who is the blogger, y'all? Do y'all know? Put it in a group chat. We're not gonna call out no names though. But if y'all know who it is, everybody over here messy. Y'all too. Um, you keep coming over here, you messy. Oh, you messy, keep coming back. Yes, we got over 900 messages subscribing, and we're trying to get to the 1,000 before the anniversary. Um, if we get to 1,000 before anniversary or by anniversary, I'm gonna be the messiest I've ever been and spill a lot of tea that I was told not to spill.
Oh, so that means the new people, you better subscribe. We got like 3 first-time people in the
And I'm sitting on a lot of tea. That's all I got to
yeah.
tell y'all. I'm sitting on a lot of shit.
Oh, LC. Okay, they put
What?
out a couple. Oh yeah,
Okay.
they put out a couple.
Don't read it. They can put it out, but don't read it. Um, Martell says it was not true. He was found that he was found guilty, and everybody is flabbergasted. Mel says that he pled guilty, and Martell gets upset again and says that isn't true, and it is not the case. He says that Mel knows, and Mel should be able to explain why he pled guilty or was found guilty or was not found guilty. And Carlos points out that Mel is no longer your wife, and that is what it is. And so when people said that Mel was the only one past test, and Mel was out there building them houses, and Mel was out there making them deals, and she just was putting his name on everything, and he wasn't doing nothing but looking good and getting people to sign the paper because he looked good, but he couldn't pass the test, he couldn't build no house, then he couldn't put no furniture in the house because if he couldn't get no job, because Mel wasn't with him no more, then he couldn't put no furniture in the house that he showed this season, that he would act like was his house that he built. He really didn't build it. Somebody else that he knew built it. And then when they were saying that he couldn't pass the test, he took it 3 or 4 times. Only person failed the test more times than him is Kim Kardashian and Emily Husband from Real Housewives of Orange County, allegedly. Is that true? Is that false? We can't say if it's true or it's false because we're not trying to get sued. But it's starting to look that way if he can't explain the fuck what he played to him damn self.
Well, according to Mel, he pled guilty and then appealed it. So, I mean, listen,
Listen, and let's just get into that before we get into that because I okay, let's get into that, right? I just wanted to get that all out because that's what everybody been saying over the years that he tried to pass the test, but he couldn't pass the test. And the only reason why they got that money because Mel was making all the deals. Because let me.
I mean, it's the truth. She was the brains behind the operation. It's very.
Well, he clearly couldn't explain to him what he clearly couldn't explain what he had played to. So somebody the brains behind the suit, somebody the brains behind the brawn. Okay,
and then he tried to take credit. Then he tried to take credit at one point. Told her.
Well, I thought he built that house this season. So y'all told me he didn't.
You was a teacher.
Did he build that house this season?
They said he had a partner that had a builder's license, and that's how he was able to build it.
But he built it though. He just used the license.
He used the partner's license.
Y'all, you know what? I know this gonna sound crazy. This gonna sound bad. Y'all finna read me in the comments. I know it. But can we all just touch and pray, and so the Lord can bless this man to pass that test? Because that's sad.
I think
it's been years at this point. I'm sick of it, huh?
He just need to go get some help. I think I don't know what's wrong with that man. That man is, you know what? Him and Kanye West might be some similar wrong with.
Well, Kanye could pass a damn test though.
Yeah, but I don't know what this. I don't know what he could pass.
Apparently, not much.
I was about to say something real nasty and mean.
Well, go ahead and say it. It's finale night. You can say it.
I'm just saying, like, did he need to have his kids teach him how to pass this test?
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's okay. Are you smarter than a 4th grader? TKC said he's not wasting his prayers. I know that's right. I'm sorry. I was trying to get Jesus on the main line. I just get tired. I just think that's so crazy that you got to go through all that. You still can't pass the test because allegedly people say Mel, the only one that was able to pass the test. You took it 3 or 4 times and you allegedly not failed it. And then you allegedly got people building a house because you can't build a house. And then you can't put no furniture in the house because allegedly they say you ain't got no money because you can't pass the test. And then they say that
and he got bad credit.
I almost went. So you don't know that. That's alleged.
No, I'm sorry.
That's alleged.
Well, it was filmed.
That's alleged.
It's alleged, but he allegedly went to Maurice at Pt.1 to help him fix his credit. Got it.
Sean said it was an open book test. I ain't gonna lie to you, Sean. I don't know if you're gonna try to clown me, but I had a couple open book tests that was hard as fuck. That okay? Is that bad? You ain't never had no hard open book test?
I didn't label where all the answers is.
Oh, see, that was a level of preparation that I was not doing at the time because I was labeling what them niggas was at down to the club the night before. So maybe that's why it was hard. Girl, I got to study for that. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm open the book.
But how you failed the open book test multiple times? That's
what LC tried to say it was open book too. Lord Jesus. Oh God. Ooh.
Miss Marlene, what you did to your son?
Well, did he have the right book? Maybe he had the wrong book. Sometimes you bring the wrong book to class.
But you've been building houses for years and you couldn't pass the test with an open book test. And come on, child. I think something wrong with him mentally. Allegedly.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that because we don't do that here. We don't mental shame people.
Please go get a cognitive test. Well, something is not clicking. The elevator don't go all the way upstairs because he didn't. He's trying to get Melody to explain.
Would you? And mind you, it's a fucking no contact order, right?
Yes.
Now you got me in the room with him, and he's still talking to me. Mel, I know we're not talking right now, but could you explain to them why I pled guilty to the bullshit? Because I'm sick of this. Mel better
But
than me.
he forgets that he has a no contact order because in the last episode he went and
Yeah.
sat at this. Come on.
Love is Dope
He
says
done.
he has
All
a
right.
learning disability, and so therefore, for
All
me,
right.
it's off the table.
Okay. Thank you.
See, I didn't know that, and I just found out he had a learning disability. And you know what? Some people just are not good test takers. If he built a house, he got to know something about it, right? So it's not. I'm just gonna venture to say, from what I'm watching on television, y'all know I don't be on the streets of Huntsville. That be Tori B. She be down to the black in the streets of Huntsville, or at the Pt.1, at Nail Daycare, at Destiny Storage Unit. Like she is that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not that. I just watch the show, right? If he can build a house, obviously he knows something about it. Maybe just when it gets to that pen and that paper, he can't do it. And there are people who are not good test takers, but that doesn't mean that they're not smart individuals. You know what I mean?
So if I'm gonna
Because
be
how about this? Let's say this, right? Y'all call Tisha dumb all the time, but clearly to me, Tisha not dumb. I
I
don't
would
think
never
she does.
call Tisha dumb. She just don't got common sense.
Okay, but I mean, I'm not. That's not something that I made up though. People do say that about her,
They say that
and she's a very accomplished woman.
I would never call her dumb. I would never. But common sense there's lacking. Now, TKC, you hilarious. I ain't gonna say somebody mama act slow. But
Yeah, see, that's a good one right here. Hey Aquarius goddess, how you doing tonight? Now you better come in here and behave. Don't be in on the good foot. You on the
I'm
good
gonna just
Aquarius.
say this. When
Aquarius
people
goddess
have
get it wrong. Hold on before you do that.
uh,
Aquarius goddess says that Martell has a learning disability and Tisha has a speech disability. But what I'm saying is the majority of the viewing public, because they have those disabilities, take those disabilities and weaponize it against them in the worst kind of ways. Go ahead, Torby.
so what I was gonna say is since Martell has a learning disability, and as
Mm-hmm.
long as it is documented, he is allowed to. They make they make special accommodations for people who have learning disabilities, and that means they give them more time to take the test. All right.
TKC said until Mar- until Martell says that he's still gonna crack his jokes. Oh, hey, Angela Hunter. That's a good one. Not even all women. All anybody, when anybody get in love,
That's true.
baby, a lot of things. And let me tell you something, right? I was talking to a guy, I met a guy. Well, I had this guy who I had a crush on years ago, right? Years ago. And then one night we were like in the club like 2 years ago. And we were just talking and drinking, and then all of a sudden he started like, like how a person will come behind you and put their arm around your neck and stuff like that to be like, and then we just started dancing. I started, winding and grinding and so I'm like, yes, I finally got my man. I'm finna marry him. We finna get married. We went on the first date, and he started talking to me like he was crazy. But because I had a crush on him from years ago, and then we all of a sudden made this connection because we was drinking, you know. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I almost started letting him talk to me like he lost his mind. He did get away with it that night, but the next time we spoke, I let him know, bitch, This ain't no knick-knack. You can't speak to me like that. Okay. So I wasn't even in love with the man for real. It's just in my head. But imagine if I was like in a relationship with him. He would have dog walked me. He would have walked all over me. I had to put a stop to it. I had to snap out of it. So I understand what Angela's saying when it comes to that because I
I
wasn't
agree.
even in love for real, and I was about to be gone. So I get it. Could y'all imagine in the group chat, Torby? Could you imagine a man walking over me and telling me what to do?
I could imagine it. Y'all
Girl,
be falling.
no, girl, I almost cussed you out up
Let
there.
me finish what I'm saying. Okay.
You better finish it too,
Look.
because ain't nobody
All right.
walking over me.
I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, he fine. Oh, I don't give a damn how
I
fine
don't be like,
anybody is.
I do be like that a little bit, but not really
Okay then.
though.
You and TK say, oh, this one fine. I'm like, but he dumb. No. Okay.
You know what, TKC? That's a good idea. I really want to do a Grammys recap, and I know who I want to do it with. And I want to see if their schedule is so busy. But I really would love to do a Grammys recap because oh, Demisio, hey girl. Hey Demisio. Hey, back there, Miss Taylor Swift #1. Our producer is Taylor Swift's #1 fan. He's a Swiftie. But guess what Beyonce did? She swiftly swept that album of the year award, biatch. Okay. Beyonce or bust. Anyway,
So did
yeah.
Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick.
But Tori be right, but she ain't right about me. Now y'all gonna okay, let's move on. I just want to have a conversation about that because oh yes, thank you, Angela. Been there. Some Khalees says Angela facts. Tisha has grown these last few years. Love is up. Tisha has grown these last few years. She has.
Let's put a pause. Let's not forget that Marcel played in his face about them rings after she brought him to the store to get him a new ring. So
Okay, she ain't
I
grown
was
that much. Maybe she's grown, but the old Tisha wouldn't have took him to the store. At least the new Tisha taking him to the damn store.
because she making her own coin.
She was like, "No, we're going to the store now. If you embarrass me on
She
camera,
has. I'm gonna give her credit.
that's
She
what you
has
do."
grown. She has grown to do a little bit better with her wardrobe. Maybe in the second half of the season, she has grown to stand up for herself. I will give her that, but she has not grown enough to stand up for herself when it comes to Marcel. So I will cut it at that point.
Demisio, get out them comments and get back here and run the show. Get out them comments and get back here and run the show, producer. Produce the show. Anyway, speaking of Tisha and Marcel, everybody takes a break. They're backstage. Tisha and Marcel say that Martell can't even tell the truth. The producer Marcus is going back and forth and collecting the stories. So what it feels like Martell is trying to say is the only reason he pled guilty to the Revenge P allegation is so they could go ahead and appeal it in front of another judge because I guess they didn't like the judge they were assigned to. So that's what he's saying. So he's saying that he does not believe that he is guilty. He did it on a technicality in order to go ahead and move the case forward. Now he is going ahead, am I correct, and appealing it, correct?
Yeah, Mel confirmed that. She said
He's
they have
appealing it.
recorded.
So with
What I
that
will
being
say,
said, do you still think that he feel that he should have agreed on stage that he was guilty?
no, whoever his lawyer is probably ain't that smart. But
No,
what
but
I
he was smart not to admit that he was guilty on stage because if you're appealing a guilty
oh, I
verdict and then you
agree.
get on stage and say you're guilty, I'm gonna go
He
right to the judge and say, here you go.
But you know what he should have did? He should have did like Maurice and said, this is an ongoing legal matter and not
He
say
should have
anything.
been like Karen Hugan that I ain't guilty till you show the tapes, bitch. Because that's what
I,
Karen did.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think during that time, he reached out to whoever his lawyer is and tell me what's the words I need to say on the reunion to clean this up. That's why.
Augie, I believe Augie, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. It says why he changed lawyers. I don't know. Mm, but Karen did too, so I don't know. Well, we got a lot of people in here tonight. Yes, harassing communications, Angela. I feel like just based off of the information that everyone has admitted to and has been presented in the court of No Chaser TV, I'm the judge over here.
He
Guilty.
guilty.
Right? Guilty. You did that shit. I don't know what you want me to say about it. I'm very fair. You did that shit,
We
allegedly.
saw the text message.
You said that you sent a screenshot. That's harassing me. And the text messages that were read on stage was basically, if you don't, get these people off of me, I'm going to do this to you. Right?
Yes.
All right, to me, you're harassing me, and that's threatening to me. Next, Tisha Marceau backstage. The guy Martell gives that explanation, and then listen, that's what it is. We button up, we move forward. We're back on stage. Maurice says that he got a DUI because a police officer suspected Maurice of something. He did hit a tree, and Kimmy wonders how many people cared that he was okay, and Tisha and Destiny say that they were. Now, did Mel say in her exit interview that she did on live that she reached out to him as well, but it has not been reported? Why wasn't it mentioned at that time that Mel reached out to him as well?
I kind of
Or
want to
reached
address.
out
I kind of want to address it later because it has something to do with
later in this review or later just in later?
in this review
Okay, well, let me move forward.
when we
Let me just
get
move
to
forward. Yeah,
Kimmy, I could
let me move
address it.
forward. Let me move forward. Before I move forward, make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost to 1,000 follow subscribers, you guys. It's a big deal. We've worked very hard the last year on No Chaser TV, and we appreciate you guys for rocking with us tonight on this finale review. We also do the Real Housewives of New York City. After this, immediately after this, as part of our Monday Fun Day, Jay is going to join us for Potomac, where we have a lot to discuss on the finale. So we do the Housewives of Potomac, New York City, and tomorrow night, every Tuesday, is Married to Medicine. Every Wednesday is Happy Hour, where we bring our cocktails on down to the thing and discuss all the latest teas going on out in the streets. And hopefully this week we can get a Grammy recap going on because it was a lot to talk about. All right. Everybody's on stage. As we mentioned, Maurice says that he was traveling home from Black. Carlos asked Kimmy, did she go home? Because she said on the show that she was at home when she found out. Kimmy says the line of questioning is a bunch of bullshit, which I'm going to be honest with you. I know a lot of people feel a certain type of way about the interview style or the reunion hosting style. But what I will say in relation to this particular situation, I do feel that he asked the right questions.
Yep,
I don't feel like they gave us what they wanted us to have, but it wasn't a lack of being asked on this particular situation.
I agree with that.
Okay, all right.
I,
As I
I
move
think
forward,
she just didn't want to be prodded.
exactly, exactly.
She
She
was
didn't want to be
very
prodded. She
defensive.
was very
Kimmy.
defensive. She was very grumpy about it.
Yep.
Um, She's very grumpy in that chandelier dress. All right. As I was saying, Kimmy says on the line of question is a bunch of bullshit because they were together. Carlos says except for in the car. Ooh.
Period.
Oh Lord. Kimmy says that she stopped by the office that she had originally said that she was not at because Credit One is no longer, it's now Maurice's office now, right?
Yep.
So when he asked her, did she stop by Credit One? She said no, but then she admitted openly, unasked, that she did stop by by the office, correct?
Correct.
Which was formerly Credit One, which means that what she did was the question is, did you stop by Credit One? No, I did not stop by Credit One. But what she does not present is that she did not stop by Credit One. She stopped by the same location under a new name, which means now, Kimmy, I don't believe shit you're saying because what you're trying to do is flim flam me, and I don't like a flim flammer.
She full of shit and she covering for Maurice. And if you went to the office and he was traveling home, what stop did Maurice make other than him? So he hit a pole.
Demesia, didn't I ask you to come at them comments?
You know he gonna take up for his fave.
She lost. Just come on out. It doesn't matter. Okay, what were you saying, Tisha? Oh, Tori B.
Don't do that,
It
child.
was just the tea. It was the tea of it all.
Yeah, it just says that, something ain't right in the water with all of these responses. And that makes sense why Maurice was so defensive and offended when Mel asked these questions, and the same thing with Kimmy. But she's always in somebody else's tea.
Always in somebody else's business. That's one thing about Kimmy. She got an opinion about it. Kimmy is very opinionated. I think, but that go. That's the same. I don't think there's one person on this cast who likes to be questioned about their situations. It's not a Mel exclusive. It's not a Martell exclusive. It's not a Kimmy exclusive. It goes across the board from what I've seen. But honestly, who likes to be questioned about their business? Nobody. But the thing about this particular group is they not only don't like to be questioned about their business, they're always actively in everyone else's.
Yes, I agree. But girl, you and your husband ain't do nothing or give anything the first half of the season. And the only reason why we talking to you and talking about you and your husband is because he done hit a pole. Okay. So now you need to answer questions. This is a reality show about your life. So you don't get to hide the details of what happened and a DUI.
All right, you guys, I've opened the phone lines as we go ahead and finish the rest of this particular episode. If you have any comments that you want to do, you can quickly go ahead and give us a call and give us your thoughts about the first part of the reunion of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, Kimmy says that she stopped by the office as we just got done discussing, and Kimmy didn't find out about Maurice until 12 p.m. Kimmy wasn't concerned that she went to bed without Maurice, um, even though it's not normal for their household for him to do something like that. And when asked if she thought he was cheating, she says that she was not. She does not think that he was out cheating, but she doesn't put it past anyone to do things without others' knowledge. So if he was to cheat, she wouldn't be surprised. Maurice quickly chimes in and says, "Well, wouldn't be surprised if she was cheating." Because I don't know what Kim would be fucking doing. Was that bitch assness or was that appropriate?
He was being a bozo. And the timing of all of this does not make sense either. The hours were kind of crazy. So I'm not buying either one of their responses on this question. And that's that.
SDMac, I'm with you. I think from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., maybe that was when he got locked up on the way from whatever. I don't know. The lipstick stuff is brought up, and Mel is brought into it because Maurice says that he was with Kimmy when he made her stop. And they are going to wait until next season, being this year, 2025, to discuss exactly where he was from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. So they leave it on a cliffhanger, which if he was not out there cheating, and the cliffhanger is the fact that he was locked up in between those hours, which we can easily look up if we go ahead and look up the docket to see what time he was taken in to custody. Um, I'm going to be very pissed because that's an unnecessary cliffhanger from somebody holding on to their job. That's ridiculous. Maurice feels that Mel tried to come for his character, and Mel says that she gave her opinion on Maurice because Maurice has given her opinion, excuse me, given his opinion on her situations for the last 5 years. He says he didn't give his opinion to disparage her character, and it wasn't in malice. He was commenting on the situations that were presented. Um, Mel says they chopped it up, they had the conversation about it, and moved on. Mel then says that if she found out that Maurice was cheating, she would not tell Kimmy. And Kimmy says that she would want to know, but would not want her to go around to everybody talking about it first and then bring it to her. Um, and then Mel says that she comments on things that are popular in social media. I just want to get a quick comment out about that. Kimmy was absolutely right when she said that they don't comment on her botched booty job. I don't know if Mel got a botched booty job, but what I will say is this: Mel does not like nobody bringing shit to her.
I don't disagree with that.
Just like I didn't like that Mel made the comment about Trisha being in love with
Marquez.
Marquez because she didn't like it when Kimmy and the people were saying that they were still in love with each other, Martell and Mel. That's all I'm saying. Mel does have a tendency to do things that she does not like done to her to other people, whether they were done first or whether she's done them first. The thing is, I don't like it across the board, so I call it out across the board, right? She doesn't like it, but when she is called out on it, it's a kiki, it's a haha, it's a job, it's a journalism. But when the girl's a kiki haha job and then journalism on her head, she don't like that shit. So my thing is, if you don't like it when it's done to you, instead of you going and doing it unto them, you treat people the way that you want to be treated. Because if not, it continues a never-ending cycle and a never-ending spiral that we have been subjected to watch over the last 5 years and 15 seasons. Am I lying?
Nope, you're not lying.
All right, that's all.
So
That's very fair.
I wanted to LC Charms. Who else heard this story about the botched booty job?
I've
Because
never heard it, but I don't be on the streets.
wait,
So I don't
wait,
know.
wait, let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Ariane,
know it was a comment. Go ahead.
yeah, Ariane was the one that said about this booty job. So I never heard it. And if it came from Ariane, then it's kind of BS. I don't believe nothing that Coleslaw say. She gonna say whatever she want to, whatever gets her some clicks, and she's trying to get on the show. So if that's who is the source of this, I think it's BS. Um, did you want to go back to the question you asked me because it has something to do with this?
Um, there's a comment by Creole Freckles. Read that. Oh, I see it. They all have double
They
standards.
all
They
have
do.
double standards, yeah.
They do. Catherine Watson. Kimmy brought the rumor to Mel about. Okay, all right. Hey y'all, if
And
y'all do subscribe, please.
let's be honest. Guess who else had a BBL? Her
I don't,
sister-in-law.
but
So
I don't think. To me, there's nothing wrong with BBLs.
no, it's nothing wrong with it. But
There's
what I'm
nothing wrong with a
saying
BBL.
is,
I love a good BBL,
if
child.
you
I do.
want to talk
Do what you
about
want to do. It's you.
right, but if you want to talk about it, your sister-in-law got it too. So what's your point? Um,
Okay, let's
okay,
break down the rest of this episode. Give your thoughts. We got to go over to Potomac, and we got a caller. So caller, we're gonna let you up. But the rest of the episode, Mel and Kimmy are now going back and forth. Kimmy is, doing that. Kimmy says that they have to have a meeting with Mel every season, and everyone is laughing about it because if Mel doesn't like it and she's unwilling to move forward with the group, then they have to have a sit down meeting. Now, I do know of one meeting that was alleged that Carlos said that he had to go out there and get the group together because at
yes,
that point they were unwilling to work. So I'm willing to believe. I don't know how often they have it, but it is true that they
it
do have
happened.
it. That
It
is
happened.
happening. Yes.
Mhm.
Um, and to sit down with Mel. Now, Kimmy says that it's bullshit because when Kimmy wanted to talk about it, when Kimmy wanted to talk about it with Mel, it was very much, oh, well, I don't want to talk about it. I don't have anything to do with it. And Mel said that she was doing that to respect Kimmy's wishes when they went to work out, that she leave it dead. And she was giving Kimmy the same energy that she received. Tori B, please make your comments on that last situation very quickly. We got a phone caller. We're going to let them up for them to get
Got
their
it.
quick thoughts out. And then we're going to move over to Potomac for the rest of Monday Fun Day. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate you guys. We are almost at 1,000. That means we get to be monetized to come up here and talk about what we love. I would love to be able to pay my panelists, pay my producers, and just do a lot of different things. So it really means a lot to me that you guys are here. All right, Tori B, kick it.
Yes. So there was a live, and I personally have told y'all this. This is a reality show. In this particular incident with Mel and Kimmy, I told y'all weeks ago the only reason why Melody was going around speaking about the DUI is because nobody would talk about it. Not the Scots. Tisha tried to bring it up to Marceau, and he wasn't going for it. Thank you, SD Mac. And they wouldn't go for it. So the producers went to Mel and said, "I right before the scene with Kimmy, nobody will talk about it. We need you to do it." Now, what Melody said during that live was, Kimmy
Kimmy.
knew. I know. Kimmy knew that she was going to ask because she knew the producers was asking her about it. So so what really pisses me off, and I've said this about the cast, you are on a reality show. As much as you would like to be secretive, you cannot. Somebody has to bring this information forward. It has been reported on the news. We all know you have a DUI. Why are you mad when a cast member brings it up? However, I will say this right now. I don't agree with Melody saying, oh, there was lipstick, even though she is correct. Social media was the one who said there was red lipstick on his lip and on his shirt and yada, yada, yada. So, again, Kimmy knew that the producers, so when she got in front of these people at the reunion and getting mad and getting huffy and puffy and being and deflecting and making it about Mel, and the same thing with Maurice, they pissed me off.
Let
Stop
me tell
this.
you what pissed me off. No, let me tell you what pissed me off. What pissed me off when Mel got on the thing and was acting like she didn't want to talk about. Oh, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I don't like that shutdown ass shit. Okay, and let me just say this. All right, I'm gonna say this. And first, before I say this, I want. It's a lot of new people in here tonight. This is a space where you can believe and feel and have your opinion. Is this not?
Yes, it is.
Now we try to be fair, but sometimes we ride for who we ride for. Cause I don't give a damn what y'all say about Karen. That's my mama.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get in her ass later. Go
And
ahead.
I'm gonna get in your ass so you get to talk about Karen. Okay.
Oh, we
But
are.
what then what okay,
We
all
gonna
right.
be
Anyway.
tussling
Let me
next
just go ahead and
hour.
say
Let's
anyways,
get it.
because I don't have to have it. You're not gonna do that. But what I was going to say was I don't like it. And we have long on this platform said Martell gotta go, Amel gotta go. My vote was for Martell to go because I personally do not want to put up with the bullshit. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it a buck. Mel don't like these people, and these people don't like Mel. And it probably is in her best interest and the best thing for her to do to walk away, although I would never support a creator walking away from their platform. I hate it when they push Mariah Huck out of Married to Medicine, and I'm
Yep.
not a fan of Mel leaving. She is the star, and you mean to tell me Mel leaving me, but I got to be stuck with Latricia and Ken? Fuck that. I don't want to hear. I'm sorry. I got that. No hell. Hell no. That is a downgrade. Okay, but I do not like. I can't fight for Mel because Mel does not want to be there.
I think she's sick of the shit. And I'm
Okay, and that's fine, but you don't want to be there. And the thing about it, right? I hate that. This is how we're gonna put it. This is just straight up and down on the rails. They're not canceling the show yet, right? It has not been canceled yet. So either you're gonna rock with the show and do the show, or you're not gonna rock with the show and not do the show because they're clearly gonna move on without your attempt to do so. So the thing is, what we're gonna do, right? If you
Mel
don't
got
want to
a
be here,
lot of supporters.
she got Mel is gonna be fine. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. Mel is gonna be absolutely
No, I
fine.
know, but that audience is gonna follow her. That's
I
my
wouldn't be surprised if I don't give her own shit. I wouldn't be. She been dying to do. Does she stay in Atlanta or no?
she goes back, she can't leave because of the
But she can
kids.
film in Atlanta, right?
She could film in Atlanta.
She can get a home group of girls in Atlanta. She been dying to drag Shanita Foster. Oh, girl. Oh, okay. We got callers. We got callers.
She been dying
Hey,
to drag
TKC.
Shanita Foster. Oh, girl. Ooh, okay, we got callers. We got callers.
Now fix it, TKC.
Dying to drag Shanita Foster. Oh, girl. Ooh, okay, we got callers. We got callers.
I'm gonna let you down.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, TKC.
Okay, so Tori already said what I was about to say because I do not like Mel. I think Mel is a hypocrite, but nobody was going to bring up Maurice and his drunk ass driving drunk, hitting poles in schools and children and stuff.
He
Nobody was
didn't do
going to
that.
bring it
That's
up.
alleged. That's not true. He didn't do that.
Nobody was going to bring it up. Tisha tried to bring it up, and Marcel with his big bullfrog looking ass shut it down.
Oh, God.
So I agree with Mel and Tori on this one. Somebody had to bring it up. Kimmy, for some reason, Kimmy thinks she's so superior and she's so above everything that none of her BS or none of her stuff in the closet can get talked about. No, we gonna talk about it. Just like we
Because she
talk
talk
about
about
everybody.
everybody
Just
else
like
shit, don't she?
yes, just like when she was snickering when Carlos was getting on Marceau and Tisha about Marceau cheating with 20 women and stuff like that. We gonna talk about Maurice cheating. I don't
Allegedly.
like. I'm sorry, I don't like Kimmy and Maurice. I really don't like them.
Well, you know, everybody know I don't like Maurice. Kimmy, but I don't like Maurice. Everybody know I don't like Maurice because my thing was okay, you guys. So we've been reviewing this for the last year since it's been on since fucking May. Um, but here's the thing, right? My thing with Maurice was as I was binge watching it, I always see him interjecting himself anytime there's an argument with Martell and Marceau. But if it looked like it was going to come to blows, Marceau or Maurice was also about to whip Martell ass. And my thing about people like Marceau, Maurice, And like Dr. Jackie is, if you're gonna be the middle and you're gonna be the person that is the peacemaker, make peace with every motherfucking body else. Stay your ass out the way.
Chase, I'm sorry, but when it comes to my brother, my blood brother, there is
No.
middle.
But
you on my side.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying that it's illogical for a brother to do that. But what I'm saying is, don't sit in my face and tell me that you're not doing that. And then we go look at the footage and we see you trying to get a shot in too. Get out of my motherfucking face and worry about you and your brother. Don't be in my face trying to make peace with me. Well, obviously, when push comes to shove, you're going to have your brother back as you rightfully should. You are not the person that can be designated to be a peacemaker because there's a conflict of interest.
I have never seen Maurice have Marcel's back.
Go back and watch that fight. Go back and watch that fight at
Yeah,
Madonna.
the one
that one
fight at Madonna.
That one fight, but even in this
That's all
season,
it takes
when
for me.
Martell, even in this season when Martell drugged Marceau and Tisha through the mud, Maurice would still have his ass up there smiling in Martell's face. That's fake to me. Your family, that's so fake to me. I do not like Kimmy and Maurice because they so fake to their own family. I don't play that mess. But that's all I had to say.
Yeah,
Congratulations to Beyonce on her album of the year. Too bad Purdue Chicken didn't win anything this year.
Get down.
Maybe try again next year.
You are a moderator, okay? Ooh, and I didn't even bring them down. Oh, production, no, they messy. Production, bring up our last caller. We got to go on to Potomac.
Yeah, we got to do Potomac, guys.
Hey.
Strong.
I've been on waiting for so long.
You forgot?
Okay, well, Sean,
Hey. I just
you
want to.
ain't got 1 minute,
I
Sean,
just.
before you get started. This is another moderator. Why y'all coming up here talking to us like this tonight?
You don't keep people on hold like that. That's
Sean?
rude.
Oh,
You
okay.
know-
I'm sorry,
you know
Sean. I
how-
apologize.
You know how Chase get.
I just have one question. What
Okay.
is the consequence that Martell is gonna face? What's gonna happen at the end of this court case? Because he done already admitted on 3 different interviews that he sent the text. So what is he appealing? He didn't admitted it.
Well, we
I
won't
want to know, is it jail time, a fine, or what?
Lord,
don't
you, Lord Jesus.
I don't know, but prior to the show, he had already allegedly had an arrest. So I don't know. It's this is crazy. And then I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the court documents are very, even it's very interesting. We don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
You got to go through the court and prove that he is guilty or not guilty, and then he does the sentencing. Now I
But
don't
he
know.
admitted it.
I don't know, but different what do you call it? So different charges carry different penalties. So it could be 2
That's
to
true.
5. It could be, I don't know. I have no idea.
So how many what is he charged with besides the harassing communication? Something else?
Getting on my damn nerves and wasting our
I
time
don't know.
season to season. That's what he
He
charged
just
me with.
wasted money on lawyers' fees that he don't have. But
because
first,
he be doing the custody stuff too. He's the one dragging Mel to the courts over custody, not Mel.
but for Kimmy, I'd be kind of upset too. If I didn't do nothing, don't question me about nothing. You be questioning Maurice. Now I'd be upset if you keep trying to insinuate stuff and I ain't did nothing. I ain't answering nothing. And then why bring it up if you know you can't talk about it? You know what the person gonna say. It's a legal issue and I can't talk about
It's
it.
a
Don't keep
reality
asking
show.
me.
It's a reality show. You don't have those type of liberties on a reality show when we
Yes,
film
you
it live.
do. Jail trumps reality show. So
What?
you need to be quiet. Okay, that's
All right,
all I
thank you,
got.
Sean.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. We're going to hop over to Potomac. That was
Follow us there.
the Love and Marriage Huntsville review. I know a lot of you guys may not be subscribers yet, but if you subscribe, or even if you just go ahead and press, the No Chaser TV, whatever, you'll see it when it goes live in a few minutes. If that, like a few seconds, we're going to go live from our Potomac video and do a live recap of the Potomac finale. We got a lot to get into on Potomac. I want to thank everybody. We got like over 50 likes, but it's like almost 100 people in here. So if you're in here, go ahead and like the video. You guys have showed out tonight with the subscriptions, but continue to subscribe. Go to the comment section and comment. This is a safe space, but be prepared to fight. And
Because me and Chase tussling tonight.
Oh, baby. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.